America's Next Top Model. The girls let go of some emotional baggage.
I don't know what I want, that's the point!
Then packed their bags for a trip to Spain. Mastering the native tongue was difficult.
Es profort para guardar un secreto.
But Jada's troubles on set spilled over to the judging room.
Jada, you look nervous.
I blew this, man.
And she was sent home. 5 girls remain: Melrose, Eugenia, Michelle, Carrie D, and Amanda, who will be eliminated tonight. You wanna be on top?
I'm so thankful to be in you. When I'm walking down with Jada and I'm holding her hand, there's a part of me that thinks I'm going home, but at the same time, there's a stronger part of me saying it's not my time to go yet. How many times have you been at the bar?
Twice.
Thanks.
This is a really big learning experience for me. I don't know what I want in life. Maybe it's modeling, maybe it's not.
I really want this, and I don't know what else I want in life.
When Tyra pulls my photo out,
I think you can deliver a commercial, Carrie D.
it felt good because I've worked my ass off in this competition.
I want to get out of the house.
I say we call Lucas.
We called the guys who we had the photo shoot with before that did a commercial with us.
Secret. Profit una donna.
Hola.
Lucas?
Yes.
We were wondering if you would accompany us to dinner tonight.
When I go to different countries, I want to go have a nice dinner and a glass of wine or 4.
Can you bring some friends and come and meet us?
Yeah, what time?
Okay, we'll see you at like 8. Okay, bye, sexy. This is like,
Spanish guys and American guys are very similar. They all have the same jokes and stuff, but Spanish guys smell better.
So new friends, new places, and new experiences.
It's not. You don't hang out with us after this.
Yeah, we'll play games.
What happens in Spain stays in Spain. Carrie D and Victor went out to have a chat, and I kind of want to know how their conversation went, because neither of them speak the same language at all.
Carrie D, she's all over the place. I don't think she knows how to stop.
It's not a competition right now. It is just about having fun and being in Spain and having amazing experiences. Go. Hi. Adios.
At first, I had no idea what we were doing. We were just getting ready for some sort of surprise thing.
How are y'all doing? Are you doing good? Yeah. What I want to talk to you about is the harsh realities of the modeling industry, because this industry is probably one of the most difficult industries there is, because it is very difficult to improve on your product. If you're an actor, you can go to an acting coach and try to get better. If you're a singer and they're like, oh, you kind of sing off key sometimes, you can go to a singing coach and kind of get better. If you're in the modeling world and they're like, we just don't like your look. Yeah, you can kind of cut your hair, but you're still you. And what I want to talk to you about is what America's Next Top Model is. America's Next Top Model is that coach to get you as strong as you can to get into that industry. And I want to start by asking you all about critique. What is the harshest thing that you have heard in the judging room since you've been in this competition?
Probably that I look like a 4-year-old walking in their mother's heels. I thought that one was pretty harsh.
Okay, try to walk with some poise. Get it together. Get it together. Why was that one harsh for you?
People would say, oh yeah, you're bad, you're bad. And I was just like, wow, really that bad?
Who else?
Well, I think just last week was a really blow for me.
Sweetheart, you'd almost look drunk in that. It looked a little crazy to me. It was like a train wreck.
I want to represent A&TM and all you judges, just like in a very respectful, good way, and I don't want to be misunderstood.
At the first panel that I photographed old, I mean, that was the worst panel for me.
What worries me in a shot like this is that you photograph looking old, and that's with retouching.
That was like a dagger.
Since I've been ripped to shreds by panel, I'm kind of immune to it. But then when you said that you're disappointed in me, it's like you don't want to be a disappointment, you know? You picked us and you had such high hopes for us, and then we get here and it just seems like we're throwing it all away. And that's very disappointing to myself.
Mr. J, he commented that he wasn't sure if I should be in this competition anymore. And just to hear someone say I shouldn't be in it at all, that was just hard to hear. 'Cause it's like, wow, that's really harsh.
So after this competition, I want you to be strong enough and lift your head up high and be able to handle anything and everything that comes your way. I want you to speak well. I want you to look great. I want you to be intelligent. I want you to know this industry. And if I have to say things that make you hate me and make your fans hate me, so be it. I'm gonna sacrifice myself for you. Okay? All right, give me a hug, everybody. All right, so you just know that's what it is, and it's harsh and it's strong, and I'm gonna see you in judging very soon, and I'm going to be that. It's coming from a place of love and a place of mama. It's mama, it's the coach. And the one thing that's important to know is when you're getting coached and trained with something, it's the worst feeling in the world, and you reject it. You're like, ugh. But then when you're in the jungle and the things are happening that coach said, you're like, dang! Oh my gosh, it's coming true. One day it's gonna hit you and you're like, dang, Tyra said that. All right, so I'll see you guys later, okay? Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Only the elite will continue on in the competition. Get ready to see who will go and who will stay. Love, Tyra.
Ay, ay, ay.
We'll see.
Hello ladies, welcome to Elite Spain. My name is Pancho Saula, I'm the director of this agency.
I think this is the challenge that we all need to be on our toes, because the prize for winning this competition is a contract with Elite.
I've organized, I've booked 10 designers to see you, to meet you, a go-see. The important thing about the go-see is that you really have to impress the people that you're going to meet today. Each designer will evaluate you on their point system, depending on your personal appearance, your one-way walk, your personality, your portfolios. The more designers you see, the more chances you'll have to land the job. The Spanish clients love models that smile and that have lots of energy. And you have to be back in the agency at 6 p.m. Don't be late. And I have ready for you the model portfolios. And I'll be giving you as well the map of Barcelona. So good luck.
You have to be back to the agency by 6 p.m. And that is the most important rule.
I'm wearing heels, I'm nervous, the maps are in Spanish. I had a feeling I was in for a hard time. Where are you going?
I'm going to this one right here. Initially, I was gonna go by myself, but then I didn't want to get lost. And then Carrie D wanted us to go together.
One of us should go here, one of us should go there, and then meet back here. Do you like the idea of going far first and getting all these 5 out of the way?
Me and Amanda kind of just naturally teamed up. We just looked over at each other and we're like, hey, we're going together.
Do any of you speak English?
My strategy is just to go by myself and to have a great day of getting away from these girls.
Hola! Welcome to Cita Words.
I went to school for fashion design.
She moved all right, and she listened to me, so when I told her that she should change the way of walking, she did that.
Okay, so I think we're supposed to be going that way.
Designers like happy models, so you smile as much as you can and do your walk, and that's it. I think it went well. Thank you.
I think that Georgina have more possibilities in this profession.
Sorry if I'm out of breath. I'm so lost.
Where did you come from?
North Dakota. I'm definitely going for quality and impressing and just being myself.
We don't need this.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, we don't need this.
Okay.
Well, this is a mistake to wear any necklace or anything. She must feel that she's like a canvas.
Okay, this, so we turn this way, right? Everything else on that side.
No, we're at this one, stupid!
This is like my dream shop. I went to school to design clothes.
Mirrors, her personality. It's really nice.
Who's the model? Both of us.
See, I'm Carrie D. I hope I impress the Spanish designers. I was just being myself, and being myself can get me far, or it can put the foot in my mouth.
I get to keep it?
No, I'm joking.
Hola! Here's my book.
Wow. I love fashion, everything about it.
I loved Eugenia. She looked very, very good. She's a bit serious, though.
Do you want to go back? What the hell do you want to do? I don't know. I want to leave you sometimes. Then leave me. I don't care. Michelle and I are really confused. We can't find street signs, and we don't know what to do.
I didn't need a little counterpart, buddy. I did it all by my damn self. I better win, because I worked my ass off today.
Did you go to him already?
No, I'm going right now.
Cross faster. Hey, let's run then.
We have to go to 10 Ghosties, and it's spread out all throughout Barcelona.
Okay, address.
Ghosties are like a casting for a job. Definitely want to get as many as I can because it's a point system, and clearly the more that you get, the better you're going to do in this challenge.
We don't know what street signs look like here. And bad directions. I can't even get around Anaheim very well, and I lived there all my life. Right here, in there. This is it. It took me and my sister an hour to get to our first location. Come on, let me see you. Pat your hair down. Smile a lot. I do feel a little competition with my sister just because we look the same, but I also want her to do good.
You were always this thin?
Yes, I've always been this thin. I've always been like a tomboy. I've never had like this dream of always being a model. I want it, but like I don't know if I have it.
I don't like how she walks. I think Michelle, I could use her as my catalog model, not as a runaway model.
Is it down here?
Carrie D and I ended up sticking together. That was our original plan.
Perfecto.
Gracias.
I think I did good. I walked about 1 million times. I kind of looked like a killer tomato, but, you know, it was fun.
The best part of my strategy for this challenge was to not have a partner, because when it comes down to it, we're all in this competition alone.
Here's your map and your thing. I'm going in. My sister and I planned to stay together until we went back to the closer locations, but that didn't really work because we were running out of time.
With Amanda, I was amazed because being a twin sister, they're totally different. She's much better than her sister.
Hola. Hey.
How are you doing?
Okay. How many people have you seen?
This is my 5th.
Your 5th?
I need to hurry up because the twins are on my ass now and I gotta go.
Where the hell am I? Run away from the paparazzi.
I just don't want Melrose to win. She's really fake, she doesn't like us, and she thinks she's better than everybody.
The last guy I totally sucked at because I was worried about the time and getting back, so I was like rushing like crazy.
I'm not worried about that. Can you take me here?
Can I get a receipt? Adios.
Nope.
Oh, me casa es su casa.
Welcome back. You've made it before 6 o'clock.
Carrie D and I got back to lead at the same time as Melrose did, and then the twins weren't there.
Hey, girl. Twinsies. Late, I'm guessing?
Welcome back, but unfortunately you have arrived late, so you're disqualified of this challenge. I will ask you to leave.
Hi.
Where's Amanda? It's been a half hour. I think she's lost instinct.
See.
You are late.
I'm late.
And that was one of the most important things to be on time. And you're disqualified from the challenge.
Just kind of sucked. But I just think things went wrong for us. I think the whole situation was just too much. But I don't care that I lost it, so I'm annoyed that there's nothing you can do about it.
I have received all the points from the designers. Melrose. Designers said that you are the most friendly, but your runway walk is inconsistent and you need to practice more in front of a mirror. For Carrie D, designers said that with a little practice, they felt you could walk the haute couture runways, but you have to work on your natural look. So wear a little bit less makeup and have a neutral look. And for Eugenia, designers love your look, but they said that you have to work a little bit more on your personality. The model that impressed the designers the most was Melrose.
Yay! Thank you.
Congratulations. Come here.
I won. Woo!
Now please choose a friend.
Carrie.
Oh, wow, cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey.
Since you won the challenge, the prize is that you're gonna be treated tonight like a supermodel. And you will be taking out for dinner tonight with your personal chef. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. She can win the challenge. I don't really care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I am your chef personal for this night.
I got to have dinner catered right to my house, which I guess if I was a supermodel, I would be doing a lot.
I can smell like this really fishy smell, and it's grossing me out. So I'm glad that I didn't eat anything off that gourmet menu.
Cheers to being blonde, sexy, and young.
Blonde, sexy, young.
And a supermodel.
I do not want to go back to Fargo.
Okay.
Don't let the photographer bully you.
Love Tyra.
I'm hoping that it's a mechanical bull. I don't have a problem with the bull as long as it's fake.
I walk into the Coliseum not knowing what to expect, but knowing it's gonna have something to do with a bull. We're in Barcelona. Of course there's gotta be a bull. It's like, you know, being in New York and eating cheesecake.
Wow. Mr. J doesn't look like a matador at all. He looks like Mr. J in a matador costume.
Oh, gosh. Don't I deserve a little more for putting this on this morning? Welcome to Monumental. This is one of the last remaining active bullfighting arenas, so this is just the perfect setting to do your photo shoot today. But the little catch is today you girls are gonna be shooting with a real big bully.
Taking our pictures! Yay!
I'm very happy that Nigel's gonna be our photographer. At the same time, it makes me very, very nervous because he's a judge and he has a lot to say and there's a lot to impress.
We decided, you know, with the shot, we can't just have you in wardrobe and a cape. We need a little something else. So you girls are gonna be shooting with a bull.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Not gonna lie, I got scared. This thing could kill me.
Today we're doing a photo shoot with the bull, and I feel a little bit nervous about it. I'm kind of scared.
Oh my God. Dude, that guy looked afraid, okay? Now I'm freaking out a little bit because Nigel is our photographer today. It's intimidating being shot by, you know, a judge.
Did you just remove that from your ass from the last panel?
I can't believe she said that.
Carrie D messed up. That's not a good way to start the day because that's one key thing that Tyra's looking for. A girl who can work in this business and be respectful. We're almost getting ready to shoot, but I wanted to talk to you about something while Nigel was inside prepping for your shoot. Carrie D made a statement about Nigel. Hopefully he pulled that stick out of his ass since last judging, and that is not a comment you make to a judge. That is not a comment you make to a photographer, somebody who in the future could possibly hire you. So I want you guys to realize you need to give him some respect because he's not only shooting you in a very difficult and dangerous situation, but he's really there to decide your fate as a model. So I want to make that clear. I'm gonna check on where we're at, and then I'm gonna pull the first couple of girls out.
I was like, is that totally wrong to say? It wasn't anything to be mean. It was totally, that's just my humor. Once it was brought to my attention, it did make me worry, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to upset a judge. If I could take it back, I would.
Whoa, those earrings are soft.
I really like me.
Dude, I mean, you told him to pull the thing out of his ass. I think that Carrie's worried because she made a comment to Nigel, joking around. It's better to have him on your side than against you, that's for sure.
I did bad at the challenge. I didn't make it back till a half an hour after we were supposed to be there. This week has been really shaky, so I'm kind of nervous.
If you hear the handlers yell run, it's not meant to panic you, it's so that you understand that's your cue to go around the wall, okay?
All right.
Cool. So, Amanda, you're gonna sit here with me, and Eugenia, you're gonna go out there first.
I was first. If this bull comes to me, I'm running. I'm not thinking twice about it. Forget the photo shoot, because I'm not trying to get bucked by no bull.
Hey, Eugenia, hold that stick like a matador's cape. I'm gonna be adding it to your photo later.
Now, Eugenia, you're going to twist towards me, please. This is your moment, so don't freeze up on me now. Hold it.
I just really wanted to get into character and try not to be scared of the bull.
I'm glad that you're taking it there. You're taking a risk now. This is when it becomes modeling. This is like the first time I've seen a true model in Eugenia.
To Eugenia's credit, she used her fear. And I love that because that shows that she's a professional model.
Even though my life is literally in the bull's hands, I think I might have been a little more nervous working with Nigel because Nigel has a lot more influence over my life than the bull.
Your body's so slim, you've got to create more angles. Okay, change it up. Put your legs together and start again.
Your heart was pounding and it was scary.
I'm trying to make fashion history here.
Do you need a second, Amanda? I want to be positive, but it's looking very disconnected.
Amanda disappointed me. She felt awkward. It seemed like one half of her body was modeling and the other half wasn't. She needs to get the whole thing together.
How did you wait to bed? I don't... Michelle, what do you want me to tell you? What you did wrong. My feet, my body movements. Okay. What more do you want? Like, Michelle, whatever. You're annoying. You're talking too much.
Find the light. You got me on my knees. It's the first girl I've crawled on the ground for. I was inspired by Michelle. She used the fear, she modeled. I've got 20 frames left, okay? So that means that in these 20 frames, I want to see you really go for it.
So I'm kind of actually upset at Nigel and Jay going into this because my sister had gotten a really bad critique. So I'm like going in there like, you know, I'm just gonna do this, I don't even care.
That's interesting. That is genius. Michelle sold me in the last 20 frames. She did things that came much more naturally to her. Therefore, she looked like a model.
Thank you. I want arrogance, pride, I want fear.
You're holding that cape a little too delicately. There you go. Melrose just wanted to impress Nigel and impress me so much that she wasn't thinking, she wasn't engaging herself in the shoot at all. Melrose was just giving us poses.
For me today, Melrose wasn't the star. At this stage in the competition, other girls are all rising.
It was absolutely terrifying. I was very terrified. It's really frustrating because I just want to do really well for Nigel.
Relax the lips a little bit, breathe, don't forget to breathe.
It looks like a pinup girl. Throw your hips forward. You are sticking your butt out, and you're doing this, and it's looking very like porno star.
The way Carrie D was modeling is so over the top. It was just too much.
I'm sorry if I offended you. I was totally joking.
Joke or no joke? In the reality of the world, you have to be careful. You know me, but you don't know me. If you say things that you regret, you know, you put yourself in a position you don't need to be in.
Right.
Carrie D, clearly offending Nigel, let that get to her. She knew she did a poor job.
Was it horrible? I tried to put myself in that spot where the chances of me being eliminated was like slim to none. And now it's like a really big chance.
That's a wrap on the bull shoot.
Tomorrow you'll meet with the judges. Only 4 will continue on in hopes of becoming America's next top model. La Tyra. Panel this week will be probably the worst panel I will experience. I did not do well, and they will probably be harsh on me.
I think Amanda's in trouble this week. I think Carrie D could be in trouble again this week.
Hopefully, my comment about Nigel is not gonna prohibit me from moving on this competition.
I want to take a nap.
I never, ever in my life envisioned myself being this close to being America's Next Top Model. I want it, but like I don't know if I have it.
Unacceptable! Based on my sister's performance at the photo shoot, I think she has a good chance of staying this week. So that makes me worry for me. Huh.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
5 left. Well, welcome to the judging room. You guys know about our fabulous prizes, don't you? The first is a contract with one of the top modeling agencies in the world, Elite Model Management, a cover and a 6-page spread in 17 magazines, and a $100,000 contract with
Help It Girls.
Holla. Now it's time for me to introduce you to the judges. The first is the noted fashion photographer, Mr. Nigel Barker, runway diva coach extraordinaire, who is literally taking the bull by the horns today, Miss J. Alexander, fashion icon and living legend, Twiggy. And our guest judge is Pancho Saula, who you met, and he is the director of Elite here in Barcelona. All right, so now it's time for your judging test, and Mr. Barker will administer it.
Okay, ladies, so what I'd like you to do now is one at a time, face the judges, tell us who you think has the most potential and who you think has the least potential to be America's Next Top Model. Melrose.
I think the most potential in this room for America's Next Top Model lies in me, and that's because I'm determined and I want this. And I think that the least potential in this room lies in Eugenia. I don't hear her say that she wants it. I don't hear anything, and it's scary to hear nothing.
Eugenia.
Actually, I think I have the most potential to be America's Next Top Model, and that's because for me, it's been a different struggle. Like, I didn't start off at the top at all. I think this competition is more about the journey to get to the top. I think the one that has the least potential, Amanda. Just because in this industry, you can't second guess yourself.
Carrie D.
Of course, I'm gonna pick myself for most wanting to win America's Next Top Model. I say that because I have a really big passion for this industry. I think the person who is least capable, I would say Amanda, just because I don't feel that beaming from her. If I'm gonna lose, I wanna lose to someone who wants this just as bad as I do.
Amanda.
Who I think has the most potential, excluding myself, because I feel no need to talk about myself, because I do think I have a lot of potential. I think the person with the most potential is probably Eugenia, but I don't know if she's using it. Person I think with the least potential would probably be Carrie D. Her look is just a little bit country girl, and like she does have the strong features and everything, but I feel like I've seen them before.
Michelle.
For the strongest, I'm not gonna go with myself because I don't think I'm the strongest in this competition. I would probably pick Carrie D. She does have that bubbly personality. I don't know who to pick for the weakness because sometimes I feel like I have the weakness because I don't know what I want. And I've never known what I want. But like I see other girls and they want this so badly. Like when Brooke was leaving, I felt terrible because she wanted this so badly, and like I don't know if I can have the energy and the passion that Carrie D and Melrose have. It's funny when I'm in photo shoots and I try, like they're like, oh, you're posing too much. But when I just sit there and go like this, it's a perfect shot. Like when I get in front of a camera, it's just natural. I don't know how to be super confident.
Thanks, Michelle. All right, so now it's time for your individual evaluations, and after that, the judges will deliberate and we will determine which one of you will be eliminated. So, who was first? Melrose. So you had a photo shoot. There was a little danger involved. Mr. Nigel Barker did the photography that I have to say is absolutely stunning. And there was a lot of artistic digital work that Nigel and the team did to create this photo. And here is your best shot. I think it's stunning.
Melrose, you had a lot of energy. You were a good model. The thing about you, though, was that it felt a little too rehearsed. What you've got to do is be natural.
It looks very 1940s. It's extraordinary. I haven't seen you look like that.
Melrose, you were the challenge winner at the Go-Sees. You saw the most clients, but also your score with the clients was really high. That's a good thing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Eugenia. I love the fact that you talked about a journey. Again, it's a hustle, because you know that your pictures aren't as strong in the beginning of this competition and that you've improved. So when you spoke about a journey, I was impressed with that. Here's your best shot.
That's a great photograph.
Eugenia, you took risks. You had fun with it. You were a pleasure to work with.
I was looking at it like, who is this girl? Why all of a sudden does she have passion in her eyes in almost every single frame?
Why are y'all giving her credit for my picture? That kind of looks like me up there. That looks kind of like, that's fierce, darling. That looks like me.
I think I'm very good at what I do, and I know how to model and twist and turn and do all kind of stuff, but I can't do that. I can't do that unless I'm going to end up in the hospital. Up next is Michelle. You guys went on Go Sees this week. You had the strongest portfolio, and I find that so sad because you don't know your own strength.
Sometimes I feel like I have the weakness because I don't know what I want.
You just have a natural talent, and you need to just accept, I'm dope. I don't know why, but I am. And here's your best shot.
I wanted to say that I love your face. I think that you are the most interesting image-wise model in the competition.
Michelle, you were a surprise for me. It's one of the situations where you didn't know really what you were doing, but you did it well. If only you could have an out-of-body experience and have a look at yourself.
She can take a look at herself, just look at her pictures.
But you know what? She doesn't listen to us, does she? Because we've all told her how good she is, but you still say you don't know why. You just told us you had the least potential.
You took risks in this photo shoot, and you got to know that you're good. It's going to take some time. It's not overnight, but it's a journey, as Eugenia says. Amanda. So you had a photo shoot, and here's your best shot.
The close-up is absolutely gorgeous. The camera does love you. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a great look. What you have to work with is understanding your top half of your body and your bottom half of your body. You seem to be working in two different ways.
Yeah, and going through your film, there'd be a beautiful shot. But there was an awkward second-guessing thing that I think Eugenia spoke of. When I photographed you, you were second-guessing yourself. You'd pose and go.
Bottom line is, you've got a great editorial lines, both you and your sister, but whether you're actually capable of doing it as well as your sister, that's another thing.
Okay. Up next is Carrie D.
I wanted to say this. I want to take the time out to say thank you. I can never show my gratitude enough. Tara, your heart has allowed me to make my dreams come true. I'm sorry if I disappointed or disrespected any of you. I hope you will allow me to carry on. There's nothing more that I want to do than represent all of you in a good, respectable, classy, fun, responsible way.
I do appreciate you taking the time to write a letter about your mistake with Nigel, because I was informed that you said something that was rude and way too crossing the line.
Yeah.
Apologies accepted, but the reason why we bring this up is that we are the judges, we are photographers, we're clients, and we don't want someone going out representing America's Next Top Model, CoverGirl, and elite model management who doesn't act with class, dignity, and respect.
So you had a photo shoot, and here's your best shot. I see beautiful photography, but not strong model.
How was it for you?
It was good, it was fun, but it was intimidating. Sorry, I'm just so... Being at the end of this competition, I'm trying too hard. You know, I'm overthinking it. I'm trying so hard, it's ruining me, you know?
I felt you fell way backwards when I was going through your film. It was like pinup. It really was like, I called it hoochie.
When we talked about the body shape and elegance, I often find with you that you act like you're listening, but you're not really.
All right, so now it's time for the judges to deliberate. And when I call you back, I'll announce which one of you will be eliminated. Now time to make a decision. Who's going home? Amanda.
It's not my favourite photograph of Amanda, apart from the waist up, but I think she's got something rather special and I'd like to keep her in.
You know what, though, Twiggy? Waist-up modelling isn't going to cut it. Amanda has the confidence and Michelle doesn't.
Michelle doesn't want to be here, though. She told us that today.
The problem is that I don't think Amanda actually knows how to model. Michelle is a natural.
But
so one girl's a natural and the other isn't. One's confident, the other isn't.
Well, that's your opinion. It's not my opinion.
Yeah.
I think she has lots of potential.
Michelle.
Michelle is the most interesting for me from all of them. The ones that become big models are those that don't even know that they can become models. Eventually, with the time, she will get the confidence and she will go for it.
But with Michelle, I think with time, she'll just probably get bored with it.
I do worry about the way she talks and presents herself, but then I look at this photograph. It's a conundrum. I don't know what to do about Michelle.
I wonder if Michelle does want this, but she knows her sister wants it more, so she's going to sacrifice herself. I wonder that. Carrie D,
She's very sweet, but she seems sad to me.
I think that's because you're watching a model fall apart in front of your eyes.
No one's ever pulled out a letter, top model first.
But Cara Dee, she was bubbly, she was always smiling. The problem is that it went to her head, I think, a little bit. She thought that she had the competition in her pocket, and then she got sassy, she got cool, and she didn't listen.
This is not a very good photograph, although, again, when we went in for the close-up, I did love the face.
Cara Dee's face really didn't carry that kind of makeup very well.
But why did you think she didn't carry the makeup that well?
Well, she ended up looking a little draggy.
That's what I thought you were getting at. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Melrose.
She was a challenge winner at the Go Sees. She wants it. I think this is a great photograph of her, and she looks different in every shot we see her in.
And all the girls hate her because she works so hard.
But what Melrose doesn't have for me is that sort of intangible thing that makes me excited, makes me want to shoot her.
Like Michelle.
Like Michelle.
Eugenia.
I didn't like Eugenia because she was so silent. Not that she was silent with words, she was silent in presence as well.
But when she came on set, the same thing. She was dead silent, and I thought, oh, goodness, here we go. But actually, she used that fear, and she harnessed it.
Maybe the fear helped get a great picture.
I know. You can't bring a bull with you every time, love.
That is not that girl with that, remember the second photo shoot when the big crazy hair and she just did not look like a model. This is like more than a model. This is like a model slash acrobat.
Slash Miss J.
Five of you stand before me, but I only have 4 photos in my hands. And these photos represent the 4 of you that will still be in the running towards becoming America's next top model. The first name that I'm going to call. Eugenia. This lady's come a long way. And as you said, it's about the journey. And what you're experiencing is a true journey. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming America's next top model. Melrose. One thing you have over all of these girls in here is a knowledge of fashion. This competition's getting stiff. It's not just about a pretty picture anymore. It's about so much more. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
The next name that I'm going to call, Cara Dee. It's so not worth it, is it? To be quick-mouthed and cheeky, because you see what happens. And in the real world of modeling, there's no second chances. They're like, she insulted me, cancel her from my fashion show. Send her home right now. So you learned a lesson.
Yes.
And you have a man behind me to thank for forgiving you. Congratulations. Well, Amanda and Michelle, please step forward. I only have 1 photo in my hands. I will only call 1 name. And the girl that I do not call must immediately return to the house, pack your belongings, and go home. Back in casting, I thought the 2 of you would be a part of the final 3. But that's not the case. And I think you know why you both stand before me. One of you has such a natural talent. And it's so crazy because sometimes in the modeling industry, that person that is so gifted doesn't have a passion for it. It just is. But the judges look at you and they say, damn, she might not have a passion for this yet. Maybe she needs to stand on her own, not with her sister. And then there's you, the girl that has all the drive in the world, but the talent, you don't know. It's just because you want something, and just because it's a dream, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're great at it. Amanda. In this competition, passion is way more important than beautiful pictures. We want the winner of America's Next Top Model to want it, to feel it, to breathe it, to love it.
And I know that you do. And you are your worst enemy, second guessing, wondering, am I good enough? Is this right? Is that right? Just go. Just let it go and know that you're good enough and you're talented and you're beautiful. Trust that. Okay? Congratulations. Still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Thanks, Michelle.
I kind of shot myself in the foot today. But I didn't want my sister to leave because this is one of her dreams too. Maybe I was a distraction. Now that I'm gone, I hope it gives her more focus. I don't want her to ever second guess herself. She is amazing. She's my sister. I love her. I guess I was here to find myself, and I found a little bit of something. So that works for me.
I'm 18, I'm so young. There's so much more life to live. And I need to just embrace it instead of just hiding from it.